Dreaming of your own home, but not sure how to save up for the down payment? Stick around because today I'm sharing practical and effective strategies to help you save faster. Number 6 will save you thousands. Welcome to the channel. My name is Blake Alewelt, owner of the Bravo Ridge Group at eXp Realty. This video is part 2 of a series of short videos as a complete guide to buying your next home. We cover everything from bettering your credit score to finally closing on that dream home. Let's get started. Number 1, how to save money for a house. When you're wondering how to save money to buy a house, it can start to feel like you'll never scrape together enough for a down payment. But still, as long as you grease the gears early, like now, you'll barely notice you're saving until one day in the foreseeable future, you'll be sitting on a pile of money that could pave the way to homeownership. Sound good? Good, because this next step is going to blow your mind. Number 2, trim any quiet, unnecessary expenses. Have you heard of apps like Rocket Money or EveryDollar? They are budgeting apps that connect right to your bank where you can categorize your purchases like coffee, utilities, rent, and subscriptions. A few years ago, I downloaded a similar app called Mint, which isn't around anymore. But as I categorized the expenses, I found out we were spending over $1,000 a month on restaurants and fast food on top of our grocery bill. My wife and I sat down and discussed the plan going forward, and we were able to cut our food expense over half. The reason I say this is, contrary to popular belief, the answer to saving money for a house isn't mostly about these grueling sacrifices like holing up in your apartment under one bare light bulb, eating ramen, and piggybacking off your neighbor's Wi-Fi. It's about a lifestyle change. Have you seen how most businesses nowadays have moved towards a subscription model of small monthly payments instead of one big purchase? Think of the $8 per month that we pay for Netflix versus going to the movies, which seems to be no less than $100 each time. That's a purposeful change for those companies, as you will likely forget about the small subscription you're paying and keep paying it because it will be more of a hassle just canceling it. Let's go through a few ways we can cut your expenses to increase the amount of cash you have each month. Go through your streaming services and slash the ones you don't watch. And as much as I hate this one, if you haven't gone in a few months, cut that gym membership. Pack your lunch will save you about $60 a month or $720 in a year. If you live close to work, you can try biking. For a 10-mile commute, biking can save you around $5 a day. If you tend to use cash often, start a coin jar. Saving all your loose change can have a big impact, up to $700 a year, according to financial blogger JD Roth. Did you know that changing your thermostat just 3 degrees could shave 10% off your electrical bill, netting you $20 on a $200 a month or $240 per year? Curb those dinners and drinks out at restaurants as they can quickly add up. If you typically shell out $40 3 times a week, reduce that to one evening a week and you'll save $80 or $4,160 per year. Number 3, open a dedicated savings account or money market account. If you don't have a savings account already, now's the time to open one. A checking account is great for daily expenses, but when it comes to saving money, well, they don't call them savings accounts for nothing. You'll earn interest on your balance. Plus, there's a lot to be said for the mental benefit of having a specific place to stash your down payment. It's also rewarding to have a dedicated account where you can see how you're progressing towards your goal. As a caveat to this, and this is one of the things I do not like about banks, check the interest you are getting currently with your accounts. One of my recent clients is currently earning 0.1% on a large balance. This makes me angry as there are banks like Green State Credit Union that are running promotions for 5% on their money market accounts up to $15 million. It isn't normal for banks to carry such a high percentage on a large balance, so definitely take advantage. And don't always think to trust banks to raise their interest paid to you when the federal funds rate increases. This is not always the case, so you may want to call your bank to make sure that they are updating the interest paid on your current savings account. Number 4, automate your savings. If you're struggling to put enough money away because of the constant temptations to blow your paycheck, consider automating the process. Ask your employer if you can have your paycheck deposited into multiple accounts. If they will, instruct it to send a certain percentage of your salary directly into your savings account, or go through your bank and setting up automatic withdrawals from your checking to your savings that will force you to keep spending your check. Number 5, tap into your IRA. Another great place to stash your cash is a Roth IRA. In addition to being a tax-friendly retirement vehicle, it allows you to withdraw up to $10,000 for a home. While withdrawals from a traditional IRA will be taxed, a Roth IRA you've owned for more than 5 years won't be taxed at all, as long as you're a first-time homebuyer. Just be careful with this method, though, as you will be denting your retirement funds in exchange for building equity in your home over time. Number 6, here's the golden one. Check out down payment assistance programs. Depending on the city you're looking to purchase in, you may be eligible for down payment assistance programs, which provide money to help people buy a home, specifically for this reason. Most offer up to $15,000, typically in the form of grant or a low interest loan. Most require your income to be below the median household income of that area, but even if you make more, do the research. There are programs that provide funds for higher income households. I can refer you to a few lenders here in the area that are super knowledgeable about this. And if saving up for a down payment is a challenge, it may surprise you to know that you don't always need to save 20% for a down payment. With certain kinds of loans, you can get away with as little as 3.5% for FHA loans or even 0% with VA and USDA loans. We'll go over this more in part 3 of the series, so hit the like and subscribe button down below so you're notified when it releases. I will leave my contact and details down in the description below, so if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. I look forward to hearing from you.